For those of you that want to understand how to get immediately ejected from a WNBA game or an NBA game, go and watch this play right here. As WNBA player DiJonai Carrington clotheslines Sophie Cunningham. It was originally not called a flagrant 2 foul, but it was eventually upgraded to a flagrant 2, and when you get a flagrant 2 foul, you get ejected. But the real story here is what DiJonai Carrington did after this happened. She went into the locker room and tweeted out, "White privilege," while tagging the Indiana Fever, as if your own actions are somehow white privilege. You reject responsibility for your own actions. You refuse to engage in accountability. Nobody made you wind up. Nobody made you go across the face of Sophie Cunningham. Nobody made you do any of this. Only you did it. It was, guess what? Your fault. Nobody else's. It wasn't white privilege. It was nobody else's fault. But because you did a bad thing, you are now exhibiting every single thing that is wrong in the United States of America. Stop blaming other people for your own failures, or in this case, apparently, for your utter lack of coordination and athleticism, because apparently that is what you're trying to say to everybody. It's either you are so wholly incapable of controlling your own body as a professional athlete that you just go about clotheslining people for the hell of it during WNBA games, or you were doing what we all know you were trying to do, which was injure Sophie Cunningham, which is why you got a flagrant 2 foul. Now, juxtapose that and compare it to what happened when Kevin McHale clotheslined Kurt Rambis when the Celtics were going up against the Lakers in the 1980s. When they asked Kevin McHale, "Did you intentionally try to clothesline Kurt Rambis? Were you trying to make a play on the ball?" He said, "I was not trying to make a play on the ball. I intentionally did that because my mindset was no layups." If DiJonai Carrington just came out and said, "My mindset was no layups for Sophie Cunningham," guess what? People would understand that. But you want to know what they don't understand and will never understand? Somebody trying to injure another person and then not taking responsibility for your own actions. So congratulations, DiJonai Carrington. You are everything that is wrong with a very large faction of the United States of America. This isn't white privilege. This is soft-ass bitch privilege. And I don't mean that as a female. I mean that as if you ever did something like that on the blacktop, we all know something much worse than a flagrant 2 foul would happen if you ever did that. So fucking grow up, accept responsibility for your own actions. That's it. This is the Red, White, and Blue Jew, aka Jake Donnelly, saying until next time, folks, hey, Motzei Shabbat, and see ya.